Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and I am with Sew Yours. Today we are going to be talking all about my latest pattern. Please meet the Iris shoulder bag. In January, I sat down at my computer ready to design a new sewing pattern. All I knew is that I wanted a bag with piping and with quilting, and that is how the Iris was born. I learned a lot designing the Iris shoulder bag as I had never done piping in a bag before. I believe it took about 3 to 4 bags before I mastered the art of piping. I strongly encourage everyone to give piping a chance. It really elevates the bag and brings it to the next level. If you're a confident beginner sewist, then you can absolutely make the Iris shoulder bag without the quilting and without the piping. However, if you want to tackle those two features, then I would bring this up to about an intermediate skill level. As with all of my sewing patterns, you get a free video tutorial. I'll put a link in the description box below so you can check that out. The Iris shoulder bag sewing pattern also includes SVG and projector files. I chose the name Iris because I was inspired by the quilting on the front exterior of the bag. It reminded me of a rainbow, and in Greek, the name Iris means rainbow. We have hardware kits available for purchase on our website at sewyours.com. The hardware kits are going to include 2 1-inch wide rectangle rings, 1 1-inch wide strap slider. You're going to get 1 handmade bag tag, 1 zipper end, 2 strap ends, and 10 rivets. You can make your Iris shoulder bag in any combination of fabrics, from quilting cotton, faux leathers, faux suedes, printed vinyls. Just keep in mind that you are going to need some non-fraying fabric for your zipper overlays, in addition to your strap connector facing. Everything that you need to make your Iris shoulder bag is available for purchase on our website at sewyours.com. For your piping, you are going to need 3 32nds of an inch of welt cord piping. Now you could use cotton piping, but I tried that myself and I did not like the end result as much as I did with the welt cord piping. I came up with 2 different techniques to do the quilting on the front exterior of the bag. The first one just uses a paper pattern piece, while the second one uses tearaway stabilizer. My preferred method is to use the tearaway stabilizer as there's less chance for error. I just find that it's much easier to do the quilting with the tearaway stabilizer. Again, you can get that on our website. If you're doing the quilted version, then I recommend using foam stabilizer for the front exterior panel, as that is going to give you that nice plush quilted look. The rest of the bag is made with Decavil Light. Now, if you're not doing the quilted version, then you want to use Decavil Light for your stabilizer. As far as interfacing goes, I do recommend adding woven interfacing to all your cotton pieces. In addition, if you're using a vinyl or a faux leather that has a subtle one-way stretch, I find that it's going to work best if you add some woven interfacing to it. You can get our Sew Woven fusible interfacing on our website. For your main zipper closure, you will need a number 5 zipper in addition to 1 zipper pull. For your back exterior and your lining zipper pockets, you will need a number 3 or a number 5 nylon zipper tape in addition to 2 zipper pulls. In the pattern, I walk you through all of the steps to do hidden strap connectors. However, if you prefer to use some strap anchors like Angie did here on her bag, you can certainly do that. While the inspiration for this bag was the quilted and piping version, you can certainly do this without the quilting and without the piping. If you're leaving off the quilting, it's going to give you the perfect opportunity to feature any kind of printed fabric. So right here, we've got our Lily Mirage printed vinyl. On this one, we have our Obsidian Glow. And over here, we have our floral embossed vinyl that we released last week. The Sew Yours pattern testers did an amazing job, as always, making up their version of the Iris shoulder bag. I will be sharing photos of those bags at the end of this video. All right, I think I covered everything. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments box below. Make sure you check out the video tutorial, and I can't wait to see your completed Iris shoulder bag. Until next time, bye-bye.